And we back. Y'all, March Madness is here. We're a couple days into it and we already saw some big old upsets. I don't watch college basketball, but I always watch the tourney because there's so much at stake. One game elimination, you cannot beat that. So as I'm watching these games, I'm thinking in my mind, like, what if the NBA was one game elimination and March Madness style? So in today's video, we turned the NBA into a March Madness bracket, y'all. So here is our bracket. Now, as I'm recording this video, it is Friday, March 19th, and none of the NBA games have been played so far, so it's based on that standings. But y'all know it's always evolving. You win one game, you can go from the 8th seed to the 6th seed. You know, the NBA is kind of weird right now. It's all combined, but based on today, this is how things would be seeded. As you can tell, if you going into this, my terrible Photoshop job, there are no conferences here. Because in the March Madness, conference don't really matter. At least I don't think it does. I mean, it matters to the extent of like strength of schedule and yada, yada, yada. But like, there's no Big East team playing against only Big East teams and so on and so forth. So let me introduce you to the Utah Jazz, who of course have the best record in the NBA right now. They are the 1 seed. And since there is only 30 NBA teams and not 32 to make a perfect bracket, the 1 seed and the 2 seed both have byes. So the Jazz, the Lakers, you're safe for at least the first round. We have so many great matchups here, and since it is just a 1 game elimination, I don't think that the 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, 4, I think that this could be endless amount of upsets. Like, I'm looking at the 13-20 seed. The Hawks and the Pacers going head to head. I could see the Pacers walking out of that. The Raps versus the Heat, when it's only a 1 game elimination, you can't tell me the Raps can't get hot and win this game. But the same thing can be said about pretty much any game. Yes, the Timberwolves are the worst team in the league, but if they get hot, Anthony Edwards start working and he's dropping 40, they can beat up on the 76ers. It's anything is a possibility in today's video. So if we head over to 2K, some of the bracket is set up right here. We're using this as reference so we can get the simulations done, but of course we're keeping track on our main bracket right here. Will there be a Cinderella story to surprise the world and potentially win the first official NBA March Madness tournament? We'll find out. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. We drop bangers like this very often. I'll be so close to saying daily. It ain't daily no more, but very often. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that red button and subscribe. So the first game we're going to take a look at is this 16-17 matchup, Knicks versus Celtics. As y'all know, in real life, the Knicks have been way better than many people expected them to be. And when you're asking me about injuries and so on and so forth like that, every team is healthy unless you have a season-ending injury. For example, Klay Thompson will not be playing for the Warriors this season because he is out for their entire season. And I'm just making sure I'm going through different rosters just to make sure that nobody who has suffered a season-ending injury is in the rotation. And for the Celtics and for the Knicks, everything is good. So we can get into the first official simcast of the video. Actually, 2K is telling me no, I can't do it that way. We have to go in the order that 2K told us to. So the Wizards versus the Clippers are actually the first one we're going to. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they picked this one to be the one. Wizards versus Clippers. Now, this could be very interesting. Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. First of all, what is this, 2K? Why is the center at the power forward position and the power forward is at the center position? No, not like that. But as you can see, since Thomas Bryant suffered a season-ending injury, he will not be playing in today's video. But I could low-key see an upset here. I could. Now, I'm not saying it will happen, but it could happen. All right, so if games get close and it's late in the 4th quarter, we will jump in to watch the end of it because, again, 1 game elimination, there's a lot at stake here. All right, first quarter, we have the Clippers coming out with a big-time lead. It is about a 10-point lead going into half, it looks like. So 17-pointers. Sheesh. Come on, man. I want these games to be interesting. But Bradley Beal, 4 points in 20 minutes, bro. You got to attempt way more shots than just 5. He's not playing like this is the last game of the season. That's the problem. He's not playing like it's the last game of the season. You can't put that in 2K. Continue simulation, and it looks like it's a game. Oh, we got a game. Would have come back from the Washington Wizards, but then they let the Clippers go on a big-time run, and with 8 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, it is back to double digits. At the end of the 3rd quarter, it looked like they were making it a game, but the Clippers come out and close it, winning by 19 points, and that is a win for the Clips, who now move on to the next round. As Kawhi Leonard played like a monster. Lou Williams going perfect from the field. And on the other side of the ball, like I said, man, Bradley Beal didn't really come out to play. So with that being said, the Clippers are moving on to the next round. Woo! Hey! And we might get that Clippers-Lakers matchup eventually. You never know. The next game we are simcasting is Pelicans versus Spurs. The Pelicans are a good Cinderella story, if you ask me. I think they could be a good Cinderella story. They have a super young team. They have couple all-star caliber players. And then they're going against the Spurs, who are always decent. But right now, they don't have LaMarcus Aldridge in the lineup. And they're a young team too. So they're actually surprising the world when it comes to how successful they have been so far this season. But I could definitely see the Pelicans winning this, especially in 2K terms, because 2K absolutely loves the Pelicans. All right, let's get to simulating. First quarter is a Pelicans win. Second quarter is a Spurs win, but as the Pelicans still have the lead, we have a close game. Now it's up to 10, and it's about 10-ish. Yeah, this might be just an easy Pelican win. And if that is the case, then we have our first official upset of the video. Let's take a look at these statistics, man. DeMar DeRozan put up 26, and then, Zion with the 40-piece. Sheesh, the young star came out to play. The Pelicans move on to the next round to face off against the Clippers in round number 2, but we have to finish up round number 1, but that is a really, really good matchup. And Pelicans are a rare team, bro. You'll see them end up winning games against some of the greatest teams in the league, and then also see games where they get blown out by bad teams. So what is the next game we are simulating? It is Cavaliers versus Nuggets. Okay. Cavaliers versus Denver Nuggets. Let's get into it, baby. Can the Cavaliers low-key make an upset happen? It is the NBA, and as you can see, they starting off pretty good. It's a close one. Please let us jump into a game. Can you imagine if we get out of this whole first round and we don't, every game is like a blowout? They were too powerful, and I'm guessing this is Nikola Jokic being great. 35, 18, and 7. And then Colin Sexton and Darius Garland tried to do everything, but they were just outmatched by the big man, Nikola Jokic. So the Nuggets move on to the next round. Let's see which game we are simulating next. It is Kings versus Trailblazers. Okay. I feel like this is a Trailblazer win. Just because, you know, they have Damian Lillard, and that is all you really need. It's a tough team, so let's see if they can end up getting out of this round. I feel like they should, because they have the best player in the series, and they're up by like 20. But the Kings fight back, and they making it a game, y'all. Do we jump in for our first time? Okay, slow it down, slow it down. If we're 2 minutes and it's within 5, we're jumping in. Tie game, yes! Our first jump into the video. Here we go. Nope, no. We don't do that camera angle around here. All right, so here it is. Hassan Whiteside is getting big time minutes, I guess. Get the ball in, Hassan. He does get it in to Rashad Holmes. They have 3 power forward / centers on the court, and that is not normal. That is not bueno, but it is the game in 2K, so it's completely broken. Gary Trent with a rebound. He's trying to get it to Damian Lillard. Get the ball. Yep. He's getting guarded by Nemanja Bjelica. That is about as easy as a bucket he will ever get in his lifetime. There it is. Damian Lillard, big time moment. He's pointing to the watch because you know what time it is. Okay, so De'Aaron Fox. What a move by De'Aaron to the basket. Flow game over all the 7-footers. De'Aaron Fox makes a big time basket. Oh, he has 35. Put his team on his back. Damian Lillard do not want to pass the ball because why would he? He is Damian. 2K, we gotta be better. We gotta be better. He steps out of bounds. Wow, court awareness on 0. For reference, the Blazers are the 9th seed, and this is the 24th seeded Sacramento Kings. So if they end up winning this game, that would be a similar upset to the 10-23 as he gets an AL1. De'Aaron Fox an AL1. Oh my God, can we be seeing an upset right here? The winner of this game goes against the Nuggets in the next round, so they will have a tough matchup. De'Aaron Fox with the shot is missed. Come on, the lefty missing the shot. Sheesh, come on, we got to be better. Then we have CJ going coast to coast. Potentially, he's doing razzle-dazzle pass to Melo. The 11th all-time leading scorer in NBA history misses a bunny layup. It was contested. It wasn't wide open. And De'Aaron Fox with the contact dunk. All right, Dame, whatever you do, it has to be fast. But knowing 2K, it won't be. We've seen Damian Lillard in these situations before, and he's won some of these games. So anything is really possible, but it's also the game in 2K. So maybe it's not that possible. We got to get the ball in. Okay, CJ gets the ball. Top of the key, being guarded by Tyrese Halliburton, who finally has a face scan, by the way. 3-pointer from CJ is no good. foul game happens, and I feel like that is the end of it, y'all. Upset alert with De'Aaron dropping 40 and 9. Big time moments from big time players. And with that upset, the Sacramento Kings will be copied and pasted into the next round. Right on, look at that. Boom. We got a 24-8 matchup and a 23-7 matchup in the second round. You love to see it. This is what March is about, the upsets. Okay, let's figure out what the next simulation is. It is Timberwolves versus 76ers. So we'll see if they can get it done. If they can, this will be the biggest upset by far. If you didn't know, this is a 3-30 matchup. Typically, the 30th seed will have to go against the best record in the league, but you know the first two buys for the Lakers and the Jazz. Can the Timberwolves pull it off? First quarter is not a good sign for them, though. But it's a game of runs. They're keeping it relatively close, but not close enough. That's a 20. They have to go on a magnificent run in these last 3 minutes, and it don't look like they will. It's back to double digits. I think that it is over with. They made a run in that fourth quarter, but they did not have an answer for Joel Embiid. So the 76ers move on, and their potential going against the Warriors or the Bulls in the next round. All right, so who is the next team we're going to see? It is Grizzlies versus Hornets. That should be a good one. We got some of the best young players in the league going head to head. Here we go, simulation time. Good first quarter for both teams. The Grizzlies start to run away with it. LaMelo Ball, he didn't get to experience college, but he's in the college field right now. And it's over with. The Grizzlies advance. It was pretty easy too. Basically a double digit win. Take a look at the box score. It was a team effort. Nobody hit over 20 for them. And John Morant ended up with a double-double, but he didn't shoot the ball enough. Only 9 attempts. And he was a guy that had some March Madness experience. And he did some pretty good things in that March Madness experience. But they move on. So with that, they move on to go against the Lakers in the next round. Technically, that was an upset, but they are very close in seed, and so not really. Next game we are simulating. We're almost done with the first part of the bracket. We have Pistons versus Nets. I'm going to be super surprised if this is an upset. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. But Detroit is making it interesting. Is Detroit about to eliminate the hardest, the most crazy built team in almost the history of basketball? They're up by 10. Cinderella story. It happens. Detroit basketball is back. The big three had amazing games, but DeLon Wright, Josh Jackson, Jeremy Grant are the giant killers, and they take out what? Yo, I don't think anybody expected this upset to happen. This is what March is about. It is about the big time upsets. And the Detroit Pistons move on as a 29 seed. They're the second worst team in the entire league, but they beat the Brooklyn Nets. Crazy. And this is why the one game elimination is beautiful. Because anything can happen. Okay, so we have Knicks versus Celtics here. Close game. I love to see it because we could potentially get to jump in. 4 minutes left. It is close. The Knicks are low-key running away, though. There's no jump in for double-digit leads. And it looks like the Knicks did it. The Knicks move on to the next round. Oh, my God. See, I know that the Knicks in real life are solid. I didn't know if 2K was going to put respect on the Knicks. And Julius Randle is the all-star. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown did not have a good game. Jason Tatum and Kemba Walker did, but it still wasn't enough. And just like that, the Knicks get copied. And they get pasted into the second round to go against the Utah Jazz. So part of our bracket is done. Now I have to set up this bottom half. Hey, while I get things set, if you are enjoying the video, this is my reminder for you to leave a like. March is about upsets, and so far we already got a decent amount of them. Leave a like and let me get back to work. I am reminding you again to ignore, and I mean ignore, the way the bracket looks, because none of that matters. The only bracket you care about is this one, so ignore the 2K bracket. So we are starting off with Magic versus Bucks. The Bucks, of course, pretty healthy. No changes here other than PJ Tucker is now on the team. Forgot about that. And then for the Magic, well, they will not be able to use Jonathan Isaac or Markelle Fultz, but they can end up using Aaron Gordon. So here we go. A matchup. Let's get it. Anything is possible, bro. I'm not underplaying any team anymore because You never really know, but it's like a 20-point game. Yeah, they got steamrolled. I honestly didn't expect anything to happen. I knew it was a possibility, but I also didn't expect it. And that is behind Drew Holiday. They're big three, all had 20 plus. So until further notice, I am in the middle of the bracket. The Bucks, as the 6th seed, are moving on to the next round. They get copied, they get pasted, and just like that, they get to see the winner of Dallas versus OKC. Ooh, a potential Luka versus Giannis in the 2nd round? What is the next game we get to simcast? It is Rockets versus Suns. As you know, the Rockets are really struggling in 2021. They can use John Wall and Eric Gordon, though. So, does that change things? Maybe, maybe not. They did just pull off the trade to get rid of PJ Tucker. Here we go. Let's do it. Suns should win this, but you never really know. Hey, they still got John Wall and Victor Oladipo over there. And it's a close one. Give me a game to jump into. Give me a game to jump into, please. It's a 10-point game. The Suns choked. Wow. Wow. The Houston Rockets, who in real life are on one of the biggest loser streaks ever, just come out and beat up on the Suns. Well, I didn't expect that. But that is why you got to expect the unexpected. That is another super low seed advancing. The 5 seed has been dropped. As of right now, we have a 24, a 29, a 28, and a 23 all in the 2nd round. Hey, man, this is the world we live in, y'all. Heat versus Raptors might be the most anticipated 1st round matchup. Let's take a look at the Raptors. They don't have any season-ending injuries, so they can play whoever they want. And then we take a look at the Heat. They don't have any season-ending injuries. They can play whoever they want, even if that means putting Avery Bradley into the lineup. Okay, they also just traded for T-Riz, who's just not in the rotation, I guess. Here we go. All right. I could see this going anyway. And it's a close one so far. Okay. All right. They're not giving us a reason to jump in because the Heat took over that 2nd half. And it's over with, baby. 9-point win for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo. It wasn't even Jimmy Butler. It was Bam Adebayo. Precious Achiuwa, the rookie, doing his best Tyler Hero impression, coming into the playoffs and killing the game. Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo, they move on. And you know what? I could have saw it anyway, but it ended up being the Miami Heat getting copied and pasted to go against the Rockets in the next round. In the meantime, we have to do Thunder versus Mavericks, which should be a Mavericks win, but you never really know. They aren't missing anybody in their lineup if they put Trey Burke in there. And then for OKC, they aren't missing anybody either. So Al Horford gets a PT. Myers Leonard is not going to get PT because, not rumor, but it's pretty much confirmed that they are waiving him. So I'll take his minutes away and give him away to Pokashevsky, because in real life he's getting minutes. And I guess same thing with Theo Maladone, and 2K is a weird game. A lot of these players are actually getting minutes, but whatever. It is just a game of 2K at the end of the day. So let's simcast this game. Let's see if Shea and company, the youngest team in the league, I'm pretty sure, can pull off this upset. It is close. I want to jump in, but Shea and company are too much. Another. Wait, I just simulated something I wasn't supposed to. We will go back to that. Another upset here as we get George Hill, the George Hill game. I did not see that coming. So just like that, another top seed gets eliminated and a 22 seed advances to the next round. Bucks versus OKC. So the last 2 games we have to simulate is Hawks versus Pacers and Bulls versus Warriors. Here we go. Simcast this. Whoa. I didn't check the Pacers, but the Pacers shouldn't have any season-ending injuries. Karis LeVert should be in there as well. So yeah, I think we're fine here. And if not, if I go into this box score and Karis LeVert is not playing, then we will reset, because that will be a manual error by me. But Karis LeVert is getting PT, which means that everything is right for them. And well, they're losing. Atlanta is playing well, and it looks like this is a game that we only were able to jump into one. First of all, they gave up almost 150 points in regulation to Trae Young and John Collins. Yeah, we've only been able to jump into one game so far. I accidentally simulated Warriors versus Bulls, so I got to go back and do that one. But in the meantime, you know what we got to do. Atlanta gets copied, and they get pasted into the next round. And after we do this last Bulls game, we have narrowed it down to the final 16 teams. So after this, it's like a real playoff. But since I did accidentally simulate Warriors versus Bulls, I have to create a whole new bracket just for that game to exist. So I'll be back. And well, it's here. It is here. The Bulls don't have any season-ending injuries. Everybody should be healthy for the Bulls. And then for the Warriors, I don't think they have anything either. Other than, of course, Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson cannot get PT. But everything else is good to go. All right. Why do they have the shooting guard at small forward and the small forward as shooting guard? I don't understand it. Marquise Chris was out too. He's out for the season. So here we go. Bulls versus Warriors. You know who I got my money on. You know who I got my money on. And hold on. They are in this game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game. The Bulls, can they pull it off? We're jumping in. The second jump in of the first round. You love to see it. It happens to be my Bulls, so I can be critical. Ball is inbounded to Kobe White. They actually have a real lineup in for both teams. Look at that. They actually have a real lineup for both teams. That's the first time we've jumped into a game and it's not 4 centers or 4 guards on the court. These are legitimate lineups. Okay, here we go. Wiggs missing the layup. Good contest by Wendell Carter. 2 minutes ago, Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Johnson, if you didn't know, passes up to our star Zach LaVine. I think this is Brad Wanamaker supposedly guarding him. He doesn't have a face scan. Jab step Thad Young. Pick from Larry Marketing. Get picked up by Draymond Green to Zach LaVine with 5 seconds to make something happen. Zachary, please make something happen. He goes right into the defense and he misses. That's a terrible possession, Chicago. Steph Curry is on the court. Both teams pretty much got their A game, other than maybe James Wiseman's supposed to be in the game instead of Brad Wanamaker. But maybe Brad Wanamaker got a high hand. You never know. He's got a mismatch right here. Is he going to capitalize? They're looking for Steph Curry. They're looking for Kobe White. Amazing defense off those screens. They're going to lead. Oh, Brad Wanamaker gets it to the basket. See, that's why he's in the game right now. And it is a timeout called by the Chicago Bulls. Maybe those two things, Chicago and good fluid offense, don't work together. Larry Marketing in the short corner. That is an absolutely terrible shot. That's a terrible shot. This game is over with. Patrick Williams in the game now. I don't know if he was before, but now he is. They took out Wendell Carter. Draymond for 3. I was about to say, call it a season if Draymond has hit those again, bro. It's not over with, y'all. It's not over with. Both of these teams look really bad, though, at the moment. I'm just going to say it like that. Both teams look really bad. Just like, there's a mismatch. Thaddeus Young, that's a bucket. And one Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Johnson is back. And Steph Curry has... He fouled out of the game. So Michael Mulder comes in as the point guard. Thaddeus Young misses the free throw, but Chicago just caught a break with Steph and Curry getting injured. Unless Michael Mulder just comes in and turns into Steph Curry, we might be able to put together a win in this game. Wiggins off a screen from Kevon Looney, and that is a bucket. That is about as easy as it gets. No defense on the, no hedge, no nothing. And Wiggs has his 18th point of the game. All right, Bulls, you should be able to win this. No Stephen Curry in the last minute of the game. Our offense got to do something, bro. There's a double screen. Zach LaVine, get Kevon Looney on him. He spin moves on Kevon Looney. Yeah. Game over. I didn't want my team to be one to get eliminated in the first round, but we were the lower seed, so it would have been upset technically. And just like that, we are down to our final 16 teams. Jazz, Knicks, Kings, Nuggets, Pacers, Hawks, Heat, Rockets, Lakers get their first appearance. Grizzlies, Pelicans, Clippers, 76ers, Warriors, OKC, Bucks. And just like that, we are done. Best of ones from the way out, baby. Let's get into it. The first game is Warriors versus 76ers. Can the Warriors keep up that momentum after just beating the Chicago Bulls? Or the 76ers, they're too nice, bro. They almost won by 40. Wait, mathematically that's 35 points. Sheesh, my math is terrible. They almost beat them by 40, and it was like a team win. Dwight off the bench had a 10-20 game. Sheesh. Okay, Dwight. Steph Curry didn't foul loud, but shot terribly, and that's all it really takes for them to not be able to succeed. Next game we have is Clippers versus Pels. Don't remember the Pelicans pulled off an upset in the first round. Can they do it again? Can they keep up that momentum as the 23rd seed going against the 7th seed? Here we go. Clippers have the lead, but it's not super commanding. And now just like that, it turned to a 10-point lead. And the Clippers are moving on to the next round. Now from here on out, this is the bracket. This is the bracket, y'all. So we don't even have to go back to my makeshift bracket. It is all, this is it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back, take a look at this box score. Zion had a good game. Brandon Ingram had a good game, but they didn't have much help other than that. Kawhi surged big-time moments with Paul George also putting up 23. The next game we have is Hawks versus Pistons. Pistons, another team that had a big-time upset. So can they do it again? The Hawks, again, I do want to normalize their thing again. And then, of course, take away those Chris Dunn minutes and give them to Cam Reddish. And then the Pistons were pretty set, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to double check just to make sure I'm not cheating them. They put off the biggest upset of the entire video by beating the Brooklyn Nets. They beat the Brooklyn Nets. I forgot about that. They beat the Brooklyn Nets. So can they keep up that March Madness Cinderella mentality? They might be able to do... Okay. The Atlanta Hawks kind of took over in that late third quarter. Yeah. Atlanta looked like they got this one in the bag. It would take a miracle to get out of this one. And I don't think that miracle is happening. The Detroit Pistons, what a run from them, man. What a run. You know, you can't be upset with your production. You know, from being the second worst seed in the entire video to get out of the first round is already a miracle. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a Cinderella story in itself. The next team or series, we have Nuggets versus Kings. Okay, Nuggets versus Kings. Nuggets versus Kings, man. Kings severe underdogs here. They beat the Blazers, though, so they can make something happen. And it's close. Are we getting a jump in? Wait till this get to 2 minutes. Are we getting a jump in? Oh, my God. I think we got another jump in. The Kings. Is De'Aaron Fox built this way? Is he just different? De'Aaron Fox, let me take a look at these stats, man, because it's got to be De'Aaron. It's Bagley. De'Aaron's not even having a good game. It's Bagley, and Jokic only got 10 points. They're clamping up. Nope, not that camera angle. Stop that. They're clamping up Jokic. 1:40 to go. And for some reason, the Kings have home court advantage. Whatever. I don't know how much that matters in the game in 2K. And we have two competent lineups. Nope, never mind. They got 4 big men on the court again for the Kings. Jokic with the fader, and it's no good. Hassan Whiteside must be playing amazing defense today. Amazing defense. They're still down by 3, the Kings are. Or make that 1 because De'Aaron Fox is that... Never mind. Yes, he's that nice. 1-point game with a minute and a half to go. Both teams only have 1 timeout left. Can they keep it going? Can they keep it going? Will Barton brings the ball up the court. Gives it up to Jokic, who just forces up a shot. I see why you're shooting terribly, man. Is that what his shot tendency say? That's bad. Here we go. De'Aaron to the basket. Unstoppable. Giving them the lead with a minute to go. First lead of tonight. There it is. The Sacramento Kings could potentially be the Cinderella story at the 24th seed. Can they get out of this one? Going against the 8th seed in Nuggets. Jokic. Blocked by Hassan. Jokic. Oh my God, Hassan Whiteside is the greatest defensive center of all time. He's just stopping MVP Jokic, y'all. He's stopping him. Stopping everything in a steal. Oh my God. What a defensive stop by the Sacramento Kings. Jabari Parker's in the game for some reason. He don't even play in real life, but I guess it don't matter. If De'Aaron Fox scores here, I mean, it's not over, obviously. Big time pass. Hassan Whiteside makes it a 3-point game with 1 shot clock left. The Sacramento Kings are about to be the Cinderella story and potentially make it to the Elite 8. Insane moments here, man. Play the game, Marvin Bagley. I don't want to see y'all saying Kenny it's because of home court advantage, because I honestly don't think that matters in the game in 2K. Legit, I don't think that matters. Here we go. Because everything's supposed to be at a neutral spot anyway, so no team should technically have home court advantage. Jokic with a mid-range jump shot. He hits it. Okay. And now we play the foul game. If they get the ball to De'Aaron Fox and they got it to Reese, who's a better free throw shooter. Okay, Reese. Can the rookie knock down? Oh, never mind. They're not even in the bonus yet. And De'Aaron Fox is the only guard up. I don't want the ball in De'Aaron Fox's hands. And when we watched that first round, he missed a free throw. He could potentially miss another one. Or maybe he just got ice in his veins. Only time will tell. Here we go. Free throw line. De'Aaron Fox, who's been a bucket so far since we've watched, comes into it. Free throw is in. All right. Make this one, and it's still a 1-possession game, but a 3-point lead is way better than the 2-point lead, for sure. And the Denver Nuggets have no timeouts left. He missed it. Cinderella. Here we go. Here we go. March Madness moment. Jamal Murray with the pick. He's got the rookie on him. Taking him to the basket. Floater is up and good. Tie game. Sacramento uses final timeout with 4.5 to go. Moment of truth. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. 3 seconds to go. Clear lane to the basket, but he pulls up and airballs. Clear lane to the basket, and he pulled up and airballed, y'all. Wow. I mean, I know he only had like a second to go, but he had one more step to go for a layup. That's what I see. That's what I saw. But, hey, we get an overtime game. The first one of the video. All right. Well, as you could probably expect, I am not sitting through overtime. We will simcast it, though. And if it is like a one-possession game with a minute to go or a little less than that, we will jump back in to see what's going on. And it's another close one. It's overtime is living up to it. 2-point game with 17 seconds to go. The Kings have the ball, though. Foul game is about to happen. De'Aaron Fox has already missed one. And they get it back to him. They let him redeem himself, I guess. All right, let's see if he can go. If he goes 2 for 2, the game is practically over. Free throw? Good. 3-point game. Can he make it a 2-possession? He can't. This man cannot go 2 for 2 from the free. This feels like March Madness for real. And March Madness, nobody is a great free throw shooter, I promise. And, well, this is what it feels like again. All right, can we be seeing a double overtime? I wonder what 2K AI is going to do, bro. 2K AI is going to have him take a 2-pointer or turn the ball over completely. Yeah, that's all she wrote, folks. He's going to make one of those. Or he's going to make 0, and it doesn't matter. The man missed both free. Don't give him the ball at the end of the game. He shot 2 for 6 from the free throw line. The Denver Nuggets are eliminated, though. The Cinderella story continues for the Sacramento Kings. All right, the next game we have is Bucks versus Thunder. Thunder pulled off an upset early on. Can they do it again against the Milwaukee Bucks? Here we go. OKC just blew it late third quarter, bro. Just blew it late third quarter. Bro, that happened like this. And it was over with. It turned into a 20, bro. It turned into a 20 so fast. Oh my God. Oh my God. It turned into a 20 so fast. All right. Next game. Sheesh. I did not expect that to happen. Grizzlies versus Lakers. Now the Lakers got a bye in the very first round. So this is their first appearance in the tourney. And well, oh, I thought it was upset alert. Y'all. It's not upset alert. We don't have to tune into this one. Dang, it looked good for a second, Memphis. I wish it was it, man. I love a Cinderella story, but LeBron is just too powerful. Y'all fought hard, bro. Y'all shouldn't even been in this second round to start off with, so the fact that y'all got here is a story in itself. All right, next game we have to get to, only a few more of the Sweet 16. We have Rockets versus Heat. Rockets pulled off an amazing round in the first one. And then, well, the Heat just won against the Raptors, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. Rockets versus Heat. Can the Rockets continue their Cinderella story? It's close. We got a game. We got a... Hey, we got a game with a minute to go. I love jumping into these, man. So here we go. Continue it right now. Heat versus Houston. He got home court advantage, which makes sense. They are the highest seed here. Jimmy Butler right to the rack. I'd expect nothing less. Bam Adebayo also misses a layup, though. So, one possession game. Dante Exum is in the game. They have 5 guards on the court. I know Houston is there for the small ball, but I didn't think they would ever go this small. They have 5 guards on the court right now. So, no Christian Wood. Just probably their best player. Not on the court. Jimmy Butler. With a basket, though. Sheesh, what a move from Jimmy Butler. Doing everything he can to get back to the NBA Finals like he had last season. Can he do it, though? Victor Oladipo with the ball. Isolation situation. Never mind. We got a little bit of fluidity to the offense. But it don't like he passing. And he wasn't. He gets fouled by Kendrick Nunn. Jimmy Butler with the ball. Up by 2 with 30 seconds to go. They have a full roster in with Christian Wood in the game. Pull-up jump shot for some reason, even though he had a lane to the basket. Whatever. We love drama, and this is drama. 2-point game. Houston with the ball, down by 2. Can they do it? This man, Victor Oladipo, on A button don't work. His A button don't work. Have you seen him pass the ball? Why they got VO on the ball hog stuff? All right, so we're in the foul game. Pretty much everybody on the court for them are like really good free throw shooters. Jimmy Butler's probably not missing 2 free throws, bro. He's probably not missing 2 free throws. I'll put it on slowest. He made the first one. What the heck just happened? What just happened? We're in overtime. When I didn't want to watch the free throws, and I ended up missing the biggest shot in the history of this video. Oh, that's a big time L. Okay, we are in overtime now. I don't know who hit the shot. I couldn't even tell you who hit the shot. I guess it didn't matter. Yes, it does. Down by 1. Miami has the ball. 4 seconds to go. What is this camera angle, 2K? Why am I viewing the game from the skybox? Bam, missed the layup. That's game. Houston, I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, but you end up as a 28 seed, taking out the 5 seed, taking out the 12 seed, and advancing to the Elite 8. 42 for John Wall. Did you hear me? 42. VO was taking all those shots and didn't make none of them. Christian Wood with a 22 rebound game. Jimmy did not play well as far as shooting the ball. I mean, he almost had a triple dub, but hey, the 28 seeded Houston Rockets move on to the next round. And then the last game we have is the Utah Jazz, who are the overall 1 seed in this entire tournament, going against the Knicks. The Knicks don't have any injuries. The Jazz don't have any injuries. So let's get into it, man. Simcast this one. Can we see another upset? It's not looking as such, but it is close. What a quarter. What a quarter from the New York Knicks. We got a game. We got another game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We got another game. I think we jump in now. Oh, it's a 4-pointer. Hold on. Do we jump in at a 4-pointer? 2-pointer. Okay, now we jump in. All right, now we jump in. So the Knicks have the ball up by 2. Up by 2 with a little over 1 or 2 possessions left in the game when it comes to shot clock and everything. So they don't need to foul. The Utah Jazz don't need to foul. They play good, solid defense, and they get the ball back. Derrick Rose. That man right there is so nice. Don't sleep on him. D Rose puts him up by 4 with 28 seconds to go. And here we go. Almost a turnover. Jordan Clarkson does end up getting the ball. Donovan Mitchell not in game, by the way. Guessing fouled out? Possibly. Shot goes up. No good. Julius Randle was fouled. He's had to foul out, right? Or just not in the game when it mattered the most. That's 2K for you. And, well, this game is over. The overall 1 seed Utah Jazz gets eliminated by Derrick Rose. Oh, my God. This is beautiful. The Utah Jazz waived him early in his career, if you didn't know. And, well, he just made them pay for it. For the people that are keeping up at home, this is what the bracket looks like right now, man. On the left side of the bracket, we have all the lower seeds. On the right side, we got some heavy hitters. We have Knicks versus Kings, Hawks versus Rockets. One of these, like 2 of these 4 teams are making it to the Final Four, y'all. Then we got both LA. We got the Battle of LA. Then we got Bucks versus 76ers. I'm excited for this one. Let's get into it. Simcast, Rockets versus Hawks is the first one. Let's go. Can the Rockets run continue as they go against another higher seed? It's not looking good for them. The Cinderella story may have ended. The lowest seed in the tournament is now eliminated. What a run, though. What a run. What a run by them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's good. I think they're happy with the way things turned out. They had no business being in the Elite 8. You know what I'm saying? Next, we have Bucks versus 76ers. Giannis versus Ben and Joel. All right. And, well, okay. I was expecting a better game. Honestly, was expecting a better game. The big 3 of the 76ers outperformed. When did JJ Barea get here? And why is he playing? I mean, it didn't matter. They lost. Dante DiVincenzo put up a goose egg in 27 minutes, had 6 turnovers, and you didn't. Yeah, you didn't. Nah. Nah. Y'all didn't deserve that one, bro. Okay, next one. Kings versus Knicks. Since the Rockets are out, the Kings are now the lowest seed in this tournament, and they just keep fighting, bro. I love the way they have. Okay, well. Is it over? It is over. Another Cinderella story falls, it looks like. And they do. The Knicks are in the Final Four. Did you hear me? Derrick Rose! Oh my God. This is about as beautiful as it gets as a Rose fan. The Final Four is set on this side of the bracket, at least. Hawks versus the Knicks. One of these two teams are going to be in the national championship game. Last game of the Elite Eight, LA versus LA. Who is the real kings of the city? This is living up to it as a good, high-scoring, close game that we will probably have to jump into, as is a one-possession game with a minute to go. Yes, yes, yes. I was hoping, like, I don't want to go to a single round that we don't jump into, so I'm happy that we get this one. And it is the Battle of LA. No such thing as home court advantage, but as you can see, it's all Lakers people here. Not a single Clippers fan in sight. Do they have fans? According to 2K, they do not, even though this is also their home arena. So here we go. Paul George on the pick and roll. Gets stopped by Montrezl Harrell. Pass it up to Mook. Mook off the pick from Zubac. Elbow jumper. No good, but Zubac is all alone down low. Gets the board to reset it. P-Bev passes up to, Paul George. Long two. Good shot. Good shot. Puts them up by one with a little less than a minute to go. Can they pull it off? Technically, the Lakers are the higher seed, but we know both of these teams are really, really good. Double team on LeBron makes a lot of sense. Tyronn Lue knows how to guard Bron, and that's just bringing a double. Dennis Schroeder, spin move in the paint, no good. Okay, slow it down here. If they score, it's still a one-possession game unless they hit a three. Paul George, guarded by the King, trying to get past him. The King is not letting up. He gets to the paint, misses the shot, and it is a one-possession game with 18 seconds to go. Hey, Paul George got a good look at the basket, if you ask me. Here we go. Final possession of the game. Possibly. Who knows? Dennis Schroeder with the ball at the top of the key. I would expect them to get the ball to LeBron. Okay. With 4 seconds to go. On the block. Step back. He passed to Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder missed it. Hey, that is a LeBron play to the max. He made the right basketball play. Now, people on TNT and all these other places are going to be ESPN going to be real upset that LeBron didn't take that shot. But he got it to the open man, and Dennis Schroeder just missed it. The Clippers move on to the Final Four. Wow. Wow, the Clippers move on. LeBron had a night, bro. I wish he would have taken the shot. I wish he would have took the shot, but he didn't. The Hawks move on. The Knicks are moving on. Oh my God. The Clippers are moving on. One of these last 4 teams are winning the championship. The highest seed remaining is the 76ers. They have lived up to the hype and made it to the Final Four. They're the only top 4 seed to actually make it there. And well, 2 games to go. Clippers versus 76ers. Low-key might really be the championship. Who knows? The 76ers are just built different. It looks like the 76ers. Never mind. Never mind. We got a game. I lost my voice. I legit lost my voice, y'all. It is a 5-point game with a minute to go. 8-point game. The Clippers make it a 10-point game with an amazing fourth quarter where they win 40-18 in that quarter alone. Wow. The Clippers are going to the NBA championship. Kawhi with a 44, 7, and 6 game. Magnificent. Now the other side of the bracket, 2 of the lower seeds, the Knicks take an early lead. But as you can see, it is a game of runs. It is a game in runs, y'all. And it looks like the Hawks made the ultimate run, and they are moving on to the championship behind a Trae Young 30-point game. Derrick Rose tried to do everything he could. Julius Randle low-key didn't live up to the hype. He didn't play like an all-star in this run. It was all Derrick Rose and company. But it's final. The Hawks, the overall 13th best team according to their record, are in the NBA Finals going against the overall 7th best team, LA Clippers. And well, oh my God. And well, this is the final matchup of the video. I'm going to remind you again to leave a like on it. This has been a blast, and I hope to do this again next year for March Madness. But here we go. The finals are here. It's a close one. Beautiful. No blowouts here. Please let me be able to jump into the championship. Please let me be able to jump into the championship. This is everything we wanted in the championship game. This is everything we wanted in the championship game. or not. With 1 minute to go, the Clippers have put a significant gap between the two. And the Clippers are going to walk out of here as champions of the tourney. Wow. The finals. The Natty is going to LA, but going to the Clippers. What a game. What a series. What a video. This is lived up to it, man. A lot of upsets. And at the end of the day, it ended up being the Clippers taking it home. The Clippers did it, bro. According to our things here, the Clippers won. They're the best team. They're the best team. What can I say? 2K did it itself. And there it is. It's official with my bad Photoshop job. The Clippers are the Natty champions. They did it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like, man. This was incredible. What a beautiful video. We got exactly what we wanted. Upsets and everything. And we got a champion, man. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace.